We can lose in 1 year what we've made in the last 10. That's the problem, and it's so hard to get that back.
For Iowa soybean farmer Don Swanson, the U.S.-China trade war could be digging a hole too deep. Soybeans are the most valuable U.S. farm export, but when China sharply cut its purchases last year, soybean exports to China plunged to a 16-year low. And Swanson and wife Pat are feeling the pain.
They were taking 1 row of every 3 rows that we plant of soybeans. That's a lot of soybeans that they were taking. So to lose that market last year has hurt us, and I think will hurt us for a while.
They're not alone, as American farmers, a key Trump constituency, have been among the hardest hit in the trade war.
But the $16 billion in funds will help keep our cherished farms thriving.
To soften the blow, President Trump this week unveiled a $16 billion farm aid package. That follows a $12 billion package his administration delivered last year. But even Trump's Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, acknowledged that farmers would rather have trade, not aid, a sentiment recently echoed by Swanson.
There's more losers than winners in artificial trade payments, these subsidies. So we want a level playing field, and we feel it could be worked out.
But when? That's what fellow Iowa farmer Dave Walton wants to know.
We try to have some patience, but that frustration is growing the farther we get into this. We thought we'd have a resolution of that trade issue by now, and it doesn't sound like it's coming anytime soon. It's going to come to a point where this fall we're not going to be able to pay bills, or we're going to have to sell things to pay bills, and that's really bad business.
Trade talks collapsed earlier this month, with Trump raising tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese imports and China retaliating with tariffs on $60 billion of U.S. goods. Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping are expected to meet at a G20 summit in Japan in late June. For soybean farmers in Iowa, that meeting and hopes for revived negotiations can't come soon enough.